Hi witches, this is B. This is White Raven over here. Today is Monday, so happy Magic Monday to all of you guys. This is the second video that I do for you guys today. And before I go ahead and I continue with this video, please make sure you subscribe to my channel, you spread the love, you like my channel, and you comment. And go visit me a layer of the witch at yahoo.com, layer of the witch at yahoo.com. I want to touch really quick on three things that, just in case you don't know, I would like for you to know. All right, and I'm just going to share with you a very short term that describe all of these different liquid forms that we can create and we create when we're making magic. And the first one is going to be a potion, the very popular super potion. What is a potion? Well, potion is going to be a mix of ingredients that have medicinal purposes or magical properties. Okay, so when it comes to potions, there's two types of potions. There's the potable one, which you can drink like a tea, or the non-potable. All right, so these are liquids that we make that may be poisonous or just simply not good for human consumptions, and we use it just to spray around, to dab stuff into it, and use for our magical purposes. Okay, now tea, for example, is a nice potion, you know, and you make tea through the process of steeping or stepping. I really don't know how to pronounce this properly, but that is a potion. A potion is a mix, it's the liquid mix for either medicinal purposes or magical purposes, and you can drink them or not. There's two kinds, okay? And it's very important that you don't ever put essential oils into your potions, okay? Because you're not supposed to be drinking essential oils. Now, sometimes before making a potion, there are certain things that you have to boil. And here's the question: to boil or not to boil? Listen, that is something that is going to be entirely up to you. Through all the research that I've done, there's certain people that stay away from boiling, and then when you come to alchemy and more witchcraft, which is what I do, boiling is a necessity, especially in roots and dry herbs. And I know there's gonna be some of you guys like, oh, you boil it, you're gonna kill. Listen, it's okay, we can all do things differently, okay? If you don't want to boil them, don't boil them, okay? So you can simmer them, just simmer them. But there's some roots that in order for you to extract the medicinal properties of the plant, of the magical properties of the plant, you have to boil it, okay? It is also amazing when you boil herbs at home and spices at home, and the aroma of these spices, they clean your environment. That is something that I do personally. I love to boil certain spices sometimes in order to clear my space and in order to call upon certain energies that I need at specific moments. Okay, so that's going to be your potions. So hope that got that really clear. All right, so barks, woods, stems, seeds, grains, and even nuts should be boiled. Okay, then after that, I'm going to talk to, I have so much stuff over here. So you have infusions. What is an infusion? It is the liquid extract that results from boiling herbs to release their magical qualities. So an infusion is exactly what we need to do before we mix that. We get the infusion and we mix it into the potion, right? You know, when you put things to boil and they start boiling, and when I say boiling, it's not boiling crazily boiling like in when you put your stove in high. You want to keep controlled boil, okay? And the water is going to evaporate, and all the oils and magical properties or medicinal properties of that root are going to stay in there. I usually add water and I keep on boiling until I get something a little bit, some kind of like infusion that is a little bit thicker, it feels like it's almost, yeah, it's just thicker, and that's the infusion. That's that pretty much the all the goodness of the root or the plant or whatever it is in there, okay? And you use that infusion and you put it into the potion, okay? And then you mix all the things that you want to mix. Now, fresh herbs, for example. Fresh herbs, again, it depends where you're looking your information from. Okay, there's some people that said that you should break your herbs and your fresh herbs before putting them into any kind of like simmering or boiling. And then there's some other people that say that you want to keep them whole. Okay, this is something that only you're going to know. All right, I remember when I was little and I used to get sick, my grandmother used to make me potions with leaves that she will boil for a very long time and then give me that potion with some sugar for my tummy to get better. All right, so it's going to be what you're used to. All right, the way you learn it, that's the way you may want to do it. Okay, so the infusion is that process of boiling something until it releases all the properties that you need to use for your potion. Okay, I was going to talk about essential oils, but essential oils are a little bit too much and maybe we need a whole video for this. And last but not least, I want to talk to you about tinctures, and tinctures are awesome. I really love tinctures, and tinctures are going to be also for medicinal purposes or for magical purposes. But tincture is when you actually put herbs, roots, barks, whatever it is, in alcohol. All right, you can also use vinegar. A lot of people also use vinegar. All right, so you put all the amount of herbs that you're going to need into like a mason jar, for example, and you're going to put as much as you can, and you're going to fill that up with vodka, and it should be a good vodka. All right, you're going to put that in a closet, in a dark place. You're going to seal it. You're going to put it in a dark place, and you're going to leave it there from 2 to 6 months. The longer the better. You may want to open that mostly you want to open it at least once a week to make sure that everything is okay. You want to move it a little bit, close it again, put it back where it was, and then when you finish with the time that you think it's good, then you want to strain that tincture. You have the tincture. Okay, you can put in tinctures. You can do flowers, you can do spices, you can do herbs, you can do a mix of everything. All right, and you're going to leave this in a dark place from 2 to 6 months. The longer the better. But you also want to make sure that you check your tinctures at least once a week, because there's going to be some fermentation and it could happen that your glass may explode. All right, so just make sure you open it, maybe you look at it, you close it again, and you put it back into your closet or wherever it is that you are going to leave that. Please, in a dark place, cool, dark place. All right, so again, potions are made by mixing infusions together for the purpose of a medicine or magic. All right, this is what our grandmas used to give us when we were little and we were sick. And then infusion is the process in which you extract the goodness of a plant, of a root, of seeds. Is the process of boiling, okay, and extracting all that goodness from the plant. If you choose to simmer, you can simmer. And again, there's this step in, I think is pronounced, which is what you do when you are just drinking a tea. You know, you pour the warm water over the herbs. It's like there's different ways to do different things depending on what you want. And then last but not least, tincture, which is the process of extracting goodness out of a plant, right? With alcohol. All right, if you have any questions, please email me at layerofthewitch@yahoo.com, layerofthewitch@yahoo.com. Thumbs up, like my channel, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell, and get all my notifications, because I'll be sharing with you videos at least once a week. All right, witches, thank you so much for all the love. Until next time, stay wicked. Bye.